Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Indie Snapshot. Your snapshot for today is a very unique game, and it is my second time attempting to record this wonderful game for you because the first time, all half hour of it or so, was lost or corrupted or something, and I hunted for it, I found it eventually, and it couldn't open. So all that time was kind of blown. So if you're seeing this, lucky you, it's working now and I can get this up and running. This game is called Prison Architect. Let's just get right into it instead of me complaining. What is Prison Architect? Well, Prison Architect, quite simply, is exactly what the title suggests. You are a prison architect. It's very similar to SimCity in that you are building a prison instead of a city. You are building a prison that needs power, it needs water, it needs particular things like a holding cell, a kitchen, a canteen, a shower area, an office for your warden, all these things, all on a limited budget of which you only get paid every day, and you can only purchase a certain number of things a day. You have like a spending limit until you unlock opening up that spending limit a little bit. Now, because of this, it kind of introduces this very interesting, well, what's more important right now kind of dynamic. Is it more important for me to build more cells for the prisoners coming tomorrow, or should I just let them go into the big holding cell I've built? Or is it more important for me to build a bigger kitchen with more chefs because food isn't getting dispersed nearly as quickly as I'd like it to, etc., etc. The game is currently in alpha. It is in the stage 3 of alpha, meaning it has a lot of features, but there's still a lot of things missing. Not everything is implemented. And the price point is something I'd like to talk about at the end. For now, I want to show you the game, and then you can kind of digest it before worrying about the price. And then when I tell you the price, you decide, is this something I want to spend that money on right now? So let's get right into it. Right now, we're given a plot of land. We've got workers coming in from a truck. We're going to zoom in, and the very first thing we want to do is open up the Foundations tab and build the foundation for our wonderful building. So we're going to build it relatively close to the deliveries and garbage area. We're going to do, I think 30 by 30 is nice. That's going to be, yeah, we'll do 30 by 30 because I think we're going to get some money right off the bat. So we'll do a nice 30 by 30 area. We're actually going to open up our reports. Actually, the to-do list, we need to read the CEO's letter. Basically tells us things we need. We need a warden, we need individual jail cells, the kitchen and canteen, and power with utilities. So you kind of hit delete, get that off. Right here, you're going to go, we have our staff. We can take a look at our builders, our guards, other staff and administrators, our prisoners, of which we have none, jobs, of which we have none, and grants. What is the grants? So grants is if you do particular things, you're going to get paid a certain amount of money, which will help you build the prison in the future and continue to expand it. So our first contract is very, very, very important. Turn an empty field into a functioning prison. This government contract gives you the funds necessary to build the absolute minimum facilities for your first set of prisoners, which is what we're going to take. We're going to take that $40,000, and now we have a contract. What do we need to do? Well, we need to spend that money on this contract here. So what do we need? We need a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen and canteen, at least 2 guards, and at least 2 chefs. So we're going to play right away, and we're going to get everything up and running. Now, we should have enough money where this 30 by 30 prison should be big enough for us. We're also going to want to make sure we pop a door down because the door is going to be very important to getting in and out. So not surprisingly. So we'll drop a couple of doors. We'll close this out. So you're going to see our workers are going to go onto the truck and grab all the necessary building supplies. We're going to start dragging everything in and start building the prison from the ground up. They're going to be putting down concrete as well for concrete floor. We can put better floors that'll make the prisoners happier as time goes on. But for now, the absolute basics are what we need to do right now. So as you can see, they're going to start building the scaffolding. It's going to take them a little bit of time. You can speed up time. This is as fast as it can go. You can go normal time and then you can't go slow motion and pause. So while this is going on, we want to make sure we are also able to get some power up. So we're going to, basically, I think what I'd like to do is designate a small area in this building for our power. What I'd like to do, actually, I'm going to change that idea. I'm going to drop a power station near the building, but not on the building, or in the building. I'll build a separate one for it later. We're also going to build a pump station as well. And we'll make this a separate room as opposed to putting into the current building. So we can do that for now. They'll get to that at some point. And, right now our workers are going to get kind of a little bit busy. So we want to get a warden as well. Actually, yeah. Well, we're going to want a warden. The warden's going to be important. But we'll get him in a minute. We'll get guards up because we need guards. We're going to need at least 2 guards. We're going to need at least 2 chefs as well to get the bare minimums up and running. A warden is going to be something we're going to want, but we'll get these guys up. And I would actually think 2 more workers might be useful. just to help get building going just a little bit more. So 10 workers all told should definitely help us out. We have 20 hours until the prisoners arrive, so we have 20 hours to get this building up and running, which, if this was a realistic game, or realistic in general, 20 hours to build an entire prison is not exactly possible, but because we're playing this game, it is more than enough time. And I think we can get this thing up running in 20 hours. Technically 24 hours, but we only have 20 hours now. So once everything's going to be built, it's going to whoosh down. Woohoo! And now we have a building. These are all lights, of which have 0 power, which we're going to do with this. And one of the main things we're going to want to do here is start designating rooms. So we want a holding cell. Holding cell is going to be cheap, easy way to put a bunch of prisoners in a room together happily. So we're going to do a nice 12 by 12 room. That's going to be considered a holding cell. What else do we need? Well, we're going to want an office, I think. We also going to need a canteen. So we got a holding cell. We'll go down the list. Holding cell, shower. Let's get a shower up in the area. We'll do a shower next to it. I think we can do that. I think that makes sense. Oh, do I want it over here? Yeah, we'll do another 12 by 12. We'll give a nice 3 by 3 space between it all. A shower. We need a yard. What we're going to end up wanting to do for the yard is building a little fence. We're not going to make a massive yard or anything. I think we're going to do... I want to do something nice and symmetrical here. So we'll do... Actually, we're going to do it from here. That'll be our yard, a 15 by 15 yard. And they're going to put fence up there, and what that means is what we're going to do here is make this our yard so they can come outside and exercise as need be. So that'll be our yard. We need a canteen and a kitchen. So let's get the kitchen up and the canteen up. I will put the kitchen, and the kitchen doesn't need to be huge. Kitchen can be nice and small. We can actually put the kitchen and the canteen kind of next to each other. I think that'll be okay. So there's the canteen, but let's get the kitchen up and running. We'll do a nice 8 by 8 kitchen, followed by a canteen. There it is. We'll do the canteen right next to it. And then what we're going to do is have an office as well, because we're going to hire a warden to make sure we can get everything we need going. He doesn't need a huge office. 6 by 6 office. So, now that we have all the rooms that we want, what we're going to end up wanting to do here is, actually, let's go to the utilities rather, and hook up the power. This is going to be a relatively large prison, so we're going to want to make sure we get all kinds of power up and running throughout the entire prison. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. So we're going to get power running through the entire thing. We're also going to drop a couple of capacitors on each side to make sure we have more than enough power to supply everything. And see, this sometimes happens. It's blocked, and I don't know exactly what that means, so we'll find out if we have to redo all of that. Right now, it's not... Oh, okay. They need a door is what they need. Object. Large jail door. They blocked themselves in is what they did. So we'll get that up and running. Hopefully they'll get that door up. I don't know if I need to re-give them the order. There we go. Looks like I'm going to need to give them the order again to do all of that, so we can actually cancel here and then redo everything. There we go, power. Sometimes they get stupid and block themselves, and I gotta always remember to give them a door. We might not need those two right there for now. So we're gonna have power. Next, we're gonna want to build some walls. Concrete, brick, doesn't really matter. They're the same price. We'll make sure we leave enough room for a door to the office. I would actually preferably, we might end up making the office a little bit smaller. Just like that. Just a little bit smaller. Just so I don't block off this door. So we're going to have a wall there. We're going to have some walls here. We have 11 hours, so we might want to slow down time a little bit while we do this. I should have done that a little earlier. We'll have some walls here. As well, the holding cell. Get the double jail cell door there. And the showers, they can go right from here to the shower. Alright, so you're going to notice little red exclamation points above each room that we're putting. What does that mean? Well, it means it's not exactly the room that it's supposed to be. in order for this to be, we'll start with here the holding cell. For this to be a holding cell, considered a holding cell, it needs a toilet and a bench. So we need to go into the objects. We're going to pause the game by hitting space and go in here and see what we can buy. So we're going to grab the bench here, and we're going to put one down. Actually, we need to unpause it for that to happen, just so we can see a little bit. We're also going to give it a couple of toilets so these guys can use the bathroom. Actually, we'll give them one toilet for now. And then we'll give them a TV as well, because we want to make sure they're relatively entertained. So they're not going to throw riots, because, trust me, prisoners can throw some riots. Kitchen needs a cooker, a fridge, and a sink. So let's give them a sink, a fridge, and we'll give them a cooker as well. Get some absolute bare essentials up and running. I can't tell if it's turning the way I need it to be turning. We also need some power on this end, so we'll give them two stoves for now. So this needs a serving table. Canteen needs a serving table, so you go in here, look for the serving table. Let's see if we could find it. I know it's in here. I've put it down many, many, many times. Solitary door, jail door, come on. Serving table. So we'll do 3 of these in here so that everybody can eat happily. And for this shower room, it needs shower heads, so we also need to build some shower heads. How much time do we have? 9 hours. We're running out of time very, very, very quickly. So shower heads, we'll give them a few. Don't drop the soap, fellas. There we go. We're going to go into the utilities real quick here and make sure we get some power all the way across everything we need. It looks like we're just waiting for another delivery of power. For now, we just don't have any power delivery. Until then, we will build pipes leading in to make sure we have water where we need everything. So for now, what that means is building across to here, I think up to here to give that power. And we'll make sure there's some power running along these walls. Probably could have done that a little bit better, actually. We definitely could have done that a little bit better. But for now, it's just kind of to show the basics here. So our holding cell's intact. We do have our office needs an office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. So let's see if we can pause it here. We need a filing cabinet. Yeah, see, every time we pause it, you can't see which way things are facing, which is kind of a problem. We'll go really slow. So we got a filing cabinet. We need a desk, I think it said. Office desk. Here we go. And a chair. We're also going to end up needing another office relatively soon with this contracts that we have, but until then, our workers are just going to have to work through the night. We'll have to get everything up and running, kind of just bare bonesing everything. So the office should be okay, and that should actually give us everything we absolutely need to get this thing very bare bones functional. So we're going to make sure we get some, this is what, a large window, jail door large, jail door large, jail door large. Here we can just do a jail door, and we're going to do a regular door to the office. Make sure everybody's got their doors up and running. And actually, because this is actually going nicely, what I'm going to end up doing is building another room that we're going to end up using for the second office. Here. And we're going to end up destroying this and building, we'll build, actually, some building here. Alright, so we got everything kind of slowly coming into play. We have 8 hours, so we're going to run out of time very, very quickly. We are going to want a couple of large jail doors. Oh no, we already have doors there, regular doors. So we'll speed up things a little bit, try to get things working. We got a federal grant, we got our paid. We got 8 hours before these guys show up, so. Foundation. Are we just out of... Yeah, we need to do... Looks like this is all brick, so we might... What I want to end up doing, I think, is this. Just trying to get this office up and get at least the bare bones of the office running here. How much longer until we get power? Looks like we got our second shipment, so we're going to get our power here. I think I'm going to want to hire a few more workers. And it exceeds our daily budget, which is a problem. But we got another worker at least out of it. So we can, this is how much we can spend a day, as you can see right here. Let's go into our... Every prison project needs functioning administration facility, ensure that the things are running smoothly, and hold the project accountable. This contract pays for a warden and an accountant in their offices, which will then give us basically the ability to upgrade stuff, which I'm going to show you shortly. But we have to do it, so that's one of those things. So we'll take the next contract. We're going to hire a warden as soon as we have the ability to spend some more money and kind of get everything up and running, which is what we want. So prisoners are going to be here shortly. Let's check a look at our utilities. Again, the pipes and everything running, so we are looking pretty good. As soon as we can spend more money, that would be great. Need to spend more money. That would be awesome. You never would have thought, you know, spending money to build a prison would be an issue, but it is. It's a huge issue. Let's see. Come on, baby. Well, either way, I think we're going to be at least okay to deal with the initial influx of prisoners. They might be a little rowdy, but we've got our guards and everything. 3 hours. For now, we really can't do anything. We have, what, no bricks right now? We had no garbage either, which is nice. We might want to put another bench, but I can't spend any more money. Actually, can I spend more money on other things, or is that just not allowed? We have a metal detector, which I think I'm going to end up building, just to be safe. Metal detectors. 2 metal detectors. Yeah. So I can't spend any more money on hiring people. I can spend more money on building stuff. Alright, so we're going to do a little demolishing here for a second. Couple metal detectors so that when they come in, we are going to be sure we're safe. Looks like the door is a little off center here. So we're going to demolish this real quick. And that. Kind of throw that in the garbage. Door. We actually need to build a brick wall there. Which is kind of annoying. I wanted to build. That door is going to be stuck there until I can figure out how to get rid of it. Needs power for the door? That's bizarre. Well, we have power, so... Okay, so we'll pause for a second here and figure out why they're not building the power we need. Just build the power we need. So I can be happy and we can move on with our lives. We need to make sure all this is powered as well. Just get the power in there, guys. Get it in there. And we need, for some reason, no pipes were fit here. A little weird. No pipes were put where I needed them. More specifically. So one of those things, it's just you gotta kind of have to figure it out as it goes along. So they're gonna start moving everything in. And hopefully we'll get some frickin' power going. Jesus. Give them some more power cables, which is good. Still can't hire a warden. It's annoying. And there's some power in the canteen, which is good. We might want to throw another capacitor down here at some point. Let's just do that now. And we can build other things, but we'll wait. Comes more. Alright, here come our prisoners. Got the guard jumping in there real quick. We can get him in the holding cell, looks like. So now things are going to get a little bit problematic-ish. Let's pause. Utilities. Why? Do we need to directly power this? Like, is that what's going on here? If that's the case, let's just get that done. So let's get the metal detectors powered so we can make sure nothing is... There we go. Whoa, we got some fights going on already. It looks like he did have a weapon. That's why we had that metal detector there. Can we demolish that? Get rid of that. Nope, never mind. Can we just get rid of this? Alright, so, whoop, we got some more fights going on somewhere. I can hear the fighting. It looks like we're bringing them through the metal detectors and all these guys have stuff on them. Can we spend more money? We can. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire a warden right now. We'll put him in the office. Alright, we're going to have our 2 more guards. Looks like we're going to need them. At the very, very least. 2 more guards for now. Until these guys can settle their shit. So why are there no water coming from here? Jesus. Like, what do I need to do? I don't understand. I mean, that should be giving water right to this thing. I'm not understanding why it's not getting it. But whatever. See if we can get some water working here. Let's go at the normal speed here. Holding cells. Hope these guys have got their shit together now. We got blood already going on. We got a chef. Do we have another? Do we need another chef? Do I only have 1 chef? I thought I hired 2. Oh, we do. We have two chefs, which is good. We could probably just check the worker staff. So we have bureaucracy now. We can unlock. Now this is the part where once you get a warden, you unlock this talent tree essentially, and this talent tree kind of works like civilization, where you can unlock certain other things, which allow you other things. So this is what we want with this finance girl, because she's going to be our other office. So she's going to be here shortly. She'll be here in 11 hours, and when that happens, we can get this thing going. I don't know why I haven't finished building that building yet, nor. I just think the workers are a little on the incompetent side. We already have that, actually, so we don't need that. So we have some showers working, it looks like. Not all of them, though. We do have water going here, so we're going to have to do one of these. And hope that that works. And then just drag this up, I guess, and into here. Hope that all works correctly. So we'll see if that ends up working. So we've got a couple injured guards, but we have enough guards to handle the 8 prisoners now. They're going to go eat. Looks like this guy has a clipboard. He's just doing his thing. He's trying to get everything working. Oh, we got more fights going on. Whoa, he's got a fork. Watch out, he's got a fork. He's stabbing the cook. Or the workman, for one reason or another. Oh man, we have some aggressive prisoners this time. I haven't had prisoners this aggressive before. Can we just like build a goddamn door here and make this work, for Christ's sake? Like, come on. We got prisoners coming shortly, and we don't have the ability to just build this building. Come on. We got door. Can we just build that door now? There we go. Looks like they're going to get things done now. Jesus Christ. This also requires an entrance, apparently. We're going to build another door because, well, it requires it. Looks like they're finally putting the pipes in. Everything is slowly coming together. Slowly but surely. Here we go. That door. Dump it. And then we'll get into the utilities. Get some power in here. Make this an office. So in order to make this an office, we need to make it have a filing cabinet. We need to have an office desk and a chair. Chair. Perfect. Perfect. And we'll designate this office. So here we go. We'll pop this into a room. Office. that'll be an office as soon as this lady comes in. So our prisoners are kind of a problem. They're way more problematic than I expected them to be, and for that we're gonna have to quickly expand into having holding cells, which we could turn this all into. But I'm thinking I'm gonna extend. I might shut this yard down a little bit and extend out this way, because I don't want them to have to go from building to building to get to the office. Materials, concrete floor. That doesn't seem to be working the way I wanted to, but that's fine. And it looks like we still don't have frickin' water. Come on, guys. Like, Jesus Christ. Just get some water to the sink. I'd be happy with that. Where's this guy running to? He's going to take a shower, I think. We have prisoners coming in, 13 more. So what we're going to want to do, I think, is throw in another bench. For now, keep them occupied. I think we're going to actually close this. This yard might be a little too big. So I think what we're going to end up doing is building fence to here. And then demolishing this fence while removing this as rooms. And then building some holding cells. We're going to need it very shortly. So keeping the yard intact. We're actually going to put out here, just so they have something to do, some weight benches somewhere. We have to have some weight benches somewhere. Yeah, we'll give them a few weight benches out here. I have no idea which way is the right way. But we'll give them 4 weight benches to keep themselves, like I said, occupied. We have unlock finance through bureaucracy. Okay, it's coming. Hire an accountant, which we'll do afterward. What do we have for staff right now? Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is start worrying about building some holding cells, which is gonna be super duper necessary for these guys. Now we're playing on a small prison right now, so that's why it looks like it's so small. We're running out of room very quickly and whatnot, but we should be okay. What we're gonna do is build some this here, and we're gonna need some more capacitors for this to work. And can we... Finance lady should be here very shortly. Everybody's gonna just work through the night. Still no water for some reason. Let's see if we can fix this. Oh, I think it's going in right now. Oh, no, it's not. So we will put water here. Do it like that. Hopefully that'll work. All that's these workers are gonna start going. And we're going to get a cell block. So we've got 4 awaiting solitary confinement, 6 require medical attention. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need solitary confinement apparently. So we'll have a solitary confinement in here. So what we're going to do is start doing... We'll get power going. Everything working slowly but surely. Get some capacitators going on that building over there. Or we got 6 more hours for us. No, 8 more frickin' prisoners. I feel like we're gonna need some more guards. Maybe even another cook. Just have 3 cooks going. So now we're gonna start building some stuff. So we're gonna have solitary confinement. We'll have a room over here for that. So let's build our cells first. This isn't even... I have an entrance. It's right here. So I guess we're going to have another entrance as well. Because this game does not realize that that is an entrance. Again, alpha is alpha. It's buggy. So we'll have another door here for now. I think we're going to build another doctor's office over here. We got some guys getting really mad over there. Okay, doors. Large jail door, regular jail door. I'm counting the entrance. There we go. While this is happening, we're going to get some walls built, trying to keep our prisoners relatively happy. So we're going to do what? 4 by 4. 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 One, two, three, so. So we'll do that as well. We'll have a nice small one over here. This can be solitary confinement. This one right over here. You're all getting your stupid things. Hire an accountant. We can hire an accountant now. So we'll do that right now. Accountant. We gotta wait. Here they come. 2 hours, man. We gotta slow down a little bit. So we'll have some doors. We gotta build some jail doors. And we'll designate them as cells. So we gotta... regular cells. They're not holding cells, they're regular cells. Did we get water up here? No, we didn't end up getting water. I don't know why. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this to be solitary. Alright, and this is actually going to be that's got a door into it, so that's not going to do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have 11. God, they're annoying. This is going to be medical. Where is, like, doctor? Med ward. Bureaucracy. We need medical. How do we get to medical? Health. Right there. That's next. So we'll do that afterwards. So we need beds and toilets to make these actual cells. So we'll make sure we get beds in each one. Guy stuck or something? Oh no, it's just some leftover stuff. And now toilets. So solitary needs a bed and a toilet as well. Apparently. Okay, so that'll be that. I like how this wall is just not working. And yet he's just putting them in there anyway. We'll put a door there. Solitary door. And here comes everything. We'll also go into utilities and get water running throughout the entire area. At least attempt to, because God knows it doesn't necessarily work like that. Yep, that works. Everything in. Oh, I forgot to put drains in here. Oh, no. Objects. Drains. That is very important when building a shower because we can have massive, massive floods. Like so. Alright. Looks like it somehow drained itself out. Don't know how. But it did. And still no friggin' water under here. I just don't get how that's even possible. Maybe it just doesn't go that far. So maybe we need another water pump station. Which we'll do. Maybe we need another one over here as well. Because it doesn't look like this is working either. Well, put a jail door there and you'll have a route. We also probably gonna need another pump. We don't have enough funds for it. Can we grab another grant? We'll grab another grant. Because we desperately need the water to be working. Well, it's working so far. We'll see if it ends up working up there once everything's said and done. And I think you guys kind of get the idea of how this game works as well. I think you guys kind of... I don't think you're stupid. I think you guys know exactly how this game works. And after seeing it, and then we'll talk about the price point in a minute. Once these cells are up, I'll be happy. Once I have people in some cells, I think we'll be good. So we have a bunch of prisoners now, by the way. The prisoners came in. We have Patton, we've got Mundy, we've got Swatton, Rooch. Now, when you start up a game, you have two options. You can do, like, Fog of War, which means you can't see anything unless your guards are there, which is a nice difficulty thing you can throw on. And you can also do... excuse me while I stretch. You can also do a... basically what I'm doing right now, which is new prisoners every single day. You can turn that off, and you can only get new prisoners when you have the room for them, which is more realistic. But I like to do this because it's kind of fun. It kind of forces me to think quick, build quick, and make the accommodations that are absolutely necessary. And I like that. I do. I like that a lot. It's fun. I'm sure at some point I will start a playthrough. That won't necessarily require that. And I think we did, to be honest with you, outside of the initial guys attempting to sneak in frickin' weapons, apparently, like, through their assholes, our prisoners are relatively happy. I mean, they're hungry, they're sleepy. But other than that, they're doing pretty decently. We have 3 cooks cooking away. And I just want to see if this works. I want to see, before we end it, I just want to see if this is what's going on. Oh, we can hire our staff to our accountant. Which is what I wanted to do. She's up and running now, so that should unlock... what does this do? Unlocks accountant. So government grants. So it gives us access to grants, which I thought I already had. So we can do financing. We got whatever this is. Valuation. Oh, kind of just how much our prison is costing us. Regime. Meal quality we can change. I don't know what that does. Cost 12 per day. Meal variety. Oh, we can change what is the pre-order, the order of things. So that's good. We can change when free time is. I think we can change. Yeah, we can change. Okay, we can set up a schedule, which is actually kind of cool. I really like that. There's our grants. So there you go. Raise your prisoner capacity is next. So there you go. That's kind of, this is actually my most successful prison thus far, which is surprising. I really want to see if these frickin' pipes work. Got what, one more pipe to see if this works? Dinner time. Time for everybody to eat. Aha, and it did work. People are mad. They want to see their family. Cooks are just trying to give them some food. We would need definitely a bigger canteen at some point. For sure. I like the cook's little cooking animation. It's pretty funny. And that's that. So, this is the prison Mathis. It's a pretty dreary place. I wouldn't want to be here if I was in prison, but then again, if I was in prison, I probably deserved it. Little holding cells. So, yeah, I think we figured out the water problem for the most part. We'll probably need another water pump here to make these work. But we've got a yard, so that works. That's going to help them out. And health is going to be done in approximately 4 hours in game time. Oops, I didn't mean to make it illegal because this currently has no purpose. But what are you going to do? We'll have a lawyer for no reason. But he will have purpose. Again, certain things in. So now the important thing I want to talk about is the way this game's working. Now, the way this game is being funded is the alpha funding models, the way Minecraft did it. And this yard is actually really cramped, so I'm assuming some fights are going to end up breaking out. These guys are arguing with each other, I think. Oh, yep, they guys are fighting each other. They're punching things. They're beating up they're literally beating up the weights. Actually, it's a good time. With insanity happen like this, lockdown. What does lockdown mean? Everybody their cells. Everybody loses their privileges. They go to their cell until I can clean everything up. Something cool that actually I really like about this game. I don't know why these there we go. So jail doors are working. Everybody in your cells. God damn it. You sons of bitches. So, anyway, it's doing that Minecraft model. It's doing that whole, you know, you pay for it, you get it in alpha, you get the game as it goes along. The problem is the price of this game. The price of this game is $30. That's kind of high for a game in alpha. Now, the question is it worth it? Well, I'm having a good time with it. I think it's fun. If you have the disposable income, I think it's worth it. If you're looking for one indie game and you only have a little bit of money to spend, and $30 is like just the amount of money you have to spend, I'd say there are better options out there to spend your money on. Just one of those things. So, you make your decision. Is it worth the $30? I think it's a steep price point. I think it might end up being worth $30 when it's all finished right now. I think it's kind of a steep price point, like I did say. Though, I don't necessarily regret grabbing the game. It's one of those things, you know? So, you just keep your eye on it. You can check it out. I'll have the link to the website in the description below, as I always do. And, yeah, so that's the game, man. I'm enjoying it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this indie snapshot. My prison is running way smoother than I expected it to. We'll take everybody out of lockdown. I think lockdown is going to be okay. Free time is going on now, so people can come watch TV, all that good stuff. And we'll, you know, I'll definitely be playing this game more often. You'll probably see more of this game as it gets updated and whatnot, like I do with Under the Ocean. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. And, yeah, that is it. See you later.